place and you keep it there and you use it when you need to use it. That means...
well, yes. Yeah. Because I find reason to use it once in a while, it just cannot go. Like I've just done it here now.
Yes,
you understand? Yes. Even if I don't do it in the next 2 weeks, it's still there. But I know in the next 2 weeks, I'll still have a reason to go back to it and do it.
Hello? Can you hear me, sir?
I don't mean to record it always here. Ask the question.
How about Abekuta? See your dad.
Ẹ̀gbá ọmọ Lísà bí ọmọ gbòǹgbò àkàlà, ọmọ ẹni jogún ọlá, ọmọ òṣìlẹ̀kùn palẹ̀kùndé, àrídìí ògo lójú ogun. Ẹ̀gbá ọmọ ẹni dúdú òsínlé lọ́jọ́ sí pupa tó wà nílé òkúkú mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sè. Ẹ̀gbá ọmọ ará akémọ́jó, ọmọ màjòjó lọ́fà, ójó lọ́fà kúkú dìjẹ́ ní Ẹ̀gbá. It is mixed. Don't worry. That's why I say usually I record them before I throw them out. I have not recorded Ẹ̀gbá. Ẹ̀gbá ọmọ ajógbẹrú, májógbẹ̀kọ ẹrú ní sinmi, ẹ̀kọ́ kìí sìnìyàn. Ẹ̀gbá ọmọ òrùlé àṣekà, ẹni ṣerú ẹ̀ lọ́sàn-án gan, òun tàn wọ́n ní farare lọ. Ọmọ atẹ́ni wíjọ́ tí irun rẹ̀ á mọ́ gbọ́n lẹ̀ tẹ́rẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ̀gbá méje jára wọn níyàn, bí kan bá wí, èkejì àmà wípé bá a wà. Èdùmàrè bá wa dádùn Ẹ̀gbá sí àṣẹ o. Ó tàn. It didn't more than that.
The last time I met with you, you had you were supposed to perform at the Palace of the Oni of Ife. And I want to ask, do you perform there regularly or just a one-off thing?
Ashabi and Dotun are my friends.
Okay.
You understand? So it is when Kabiyesi calls for me that I go. It is not a regular thing. But when Kabiyesi does have need for me and say, then I'll be there.
You seem to have so many aliases. Just mention Okoro now.
Yeah. Afinju Okoro tewe rẹ̀ pẹ́ lárọ̀ṣẹ̀ tí ń yan bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọba láàyò. Afinju Okoro tewe rẹ̀ pẹ́ lárọ̀ṣẹ̀ tí ń yan bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọba láàyò. An Okoro man with a difference that is married to the first daughter of a king.
First daughter of a king?
Lola Olong.
King of which of the parts of the country?
Idai.
Idori.
Ben.
Yeah. So how come you don't do a lot about Idori?
They have a lot happening there. They have healed. They have everything. That's why I say in my next batch of Orikis, I will cover Ondo. You know, I told you I'll cover Ondo. Then I will do Igboho for my very good friend Sunday Igboho. Then I will do for Iwo because of the anxiety in Iwo. I want to be part of the anxiety. Let's leave it at anxiety so that we will not have a debate on that.
Have you met Naramali?
No. Never met him.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
But you know, we communicate. He calls, I call him, and all that. But physically, we've never met.
Kemi has also praised you a lot. Kemi Olunloyo, she has also praised you a lot.
Okay. I don't mean to recall.
I know she commented a lot.
Oh yes. She's a wonderful person. Misunderstood, yes, but she's a wonderful person. If we have 10 Kemi Olunloyos in Nigeria, then she's not afraid to say anything, especially when she has a proof. So she's not bound by your rules. You understand? She's not bound by your rules. She plays the thing as your cause to her. And you see, if she misses the mark, she's quick to say, I'm sorry, okay? But she rarely says that because she investigates whatever she says. Yeah. How will I say sorry for what I know is right? The Bible says if you say sorry, then you are accepting guilt from the beginning.
How old are you, sir?
56 years.
I thought you were going to be a lot.
95.
Eh?
Like 95. So good now.
Maybe like 70.
You know, ẹnìkan rí mi ó ní ewu ṣe pọ̀ lórí mi báyìí mọ́ ní mo lọ ṣe labour and flower mill ni ṣe mọ àwọn flower. So you know that, of course I get that a lot. You know, like ọmọdé tiẹ̀ ní bàbá yìí ọ ìyẹn ní kẹ́ máa wò ọmọlẹ́mọ ń jẹun lọ òun wọjọ́ orí àbí. When I did Math4 Naira Marley, my second daughter, who is also my best friend, will always say, look at you, your mates are fighting for president, you are doing Math4. The same girl, 2 days later, Jude, you don't blow. And I say, you don't want me to be contest for president again. Tell
us how you reacted when the Malian thing shocked you up and all that.
First, I'm still surprised. I've not gotten out of the surprise. I'm still in that surprise mode. You understand? Like I was having some good time with my friends, so I didn't check my phone. I was, we're out just having fun. Then suddenly, I just checked my phone routinely. I just saw over 500 missed calls. And my mind was that, Taloku, Kilo Shele, 500 missed calls. Then there was a number that called me, Nirama Kinde, that I recognized. And I said, okay, Padimi Kilo Shele, Padimi Oti Yao, Naira Marley Why, Instagram. So I went on Twitter and I saw it. My immediate response was to cut off my phone, Mokopa phone. That was my first response. Mokopa phone. I really make 1 million. Okay. We conversed and I left. Okay. When I got home in the night, I switched on my phone and I saw the thing. Every DM on my social media, any social media platform, was inundated with messages. You open my Facebook Messenger, more than 500 people. My Twitter DM, close to 1,000. My Instagram DM, that one wanted to bust because that was the most popular of all the three. So it was like, over 1 million naira. When I was just thinking, I just saw a DM from Naira Marley. He said, please, do this. He gave some security questions that I responded to. He was satisfied. Then he told me to send my number. I sent my number. He called me. So we conversed for like 10 minutes. He was so pleased. He was so out of this world. And say, Baba, we go do many things together and all that, blah, blah, blah. So 2 days later, I just saw an alert that made my phone drop from my hand. The alert was so heavy, 1 million naira. Buga, phone me jabolo me money. Kilo day. So that was the Naira Marley thing, but we have never met.
So as we round up, sir, what's your message to all the people watching you? What's your message?
Yeah, my first thing is my last post. This squabble between Nigeria and Ghana. I want us to resolve this thing without blowing it out of proportion. We can still talk about the Nigerian-Ghana face-off.
Okay.
Yeah, it hurts me because I have a lot of Ghanaian friends and I have a lot of Nigerians residing in Ghana who are close to me, who were planning for me to visit Ghana after this corona lockdown thing. And suddenly there's this squabble. I'm not saying that because I intend to visit Ghana, I'm saying because we have a long history as two Anglophone nations close to each other. We should look for a way to resolve it. I read some of the comments on my Instagram page, disheartening. Some were being too venomous with their statements, very stingy and abrasive statements. And I'm like, guy, no. When accidents happen, nobody wants to know who is right. It is who is left they'll be looking for. How many people never die? Who is left? Who is right here doesn't matter anymore. It is who is left. So don't let us get to that point where we'll be asking for who is left. Let us just sit down, both as individuals who believe in one another and nations who believe in each other, to sit down and find a solution to it. I don't expect our government to respond harshly because we are the bigger nation, so we should be more accommodating. Let's ask Ghana what they want, what has brought us all to this point. You understand? Then the next thing I want to say is to younger people. Yorubas will say Ifarada, Iforiti, àbí Ifarada, Aforiti àti sùúrù. Kò síbi tí ò lè gbé èèyàn dé. Àkókò kò lágbà. You understand? I had a very sad story in this lockdown. A young boy last year, he had told his friends and himself too that when he turns 30 and he had not blown, he will kill himself. On his 30th birthday, he went, bought 2 bottles of sniper and drank and died and committed suicide just because he didn't blow. And I said, only if he has spent 1 year, he would have seen somebody blowing at 56. Then that will give him hope. You understand? So yes, for me, I believe these young boys, when you hear their songs, they like Otedola Olori Mejo, Mawo Ento Lotoda, Mawo Ento Ni Otedola Olori Meji, Otedola Ati Baba Egbe. Now you keep comparing your beginning with another person's middle. That is where the problem is with them. Dangote Olori Meji, but Dangote have been hustling for over 30 years. And here is a 31-year-old boy that wants to compete with Dangote. Dangote has worked all of your life. Now you want to say, of course. Let me give you a classical example. Go and watch 1984 Olympics, 400 meters hurdles final. We had Henry Amike, who was hot in NCAAs then. We had Edwin Moses. Then we had these Germans, Caleb or whatever, Edwin Moses has a specific amount of steps he counts before he jumps his hurdles. Okay, let me just say, example, Edwin Moses does 10 strides. I'm not sure, I'm just saying example. I'm not saying I'm right, but let's assume Edwin does 10 strides before he does the next hurdle. Henry Amike does 13 strides before he does the next hurdle. But in the final, Henry Amike started doing 10 strides like Edwin Moses. He was way ahead of them, but he didn't know that he was falling short of each hurdle. To the last hurdle, he jumped and he couldn't make the hurdle. He just jumped into the hurdle and crashed out of the race. But if he has maintained his 13 strides, maybe he would have been a bronze medalist at least. And that is what life is all about. Another person's steps may not necessarily be yours. Find your lane, run your race. Don't look at another person. I should be a good example for you. Live long, you will blow at God's time. Period.
Nice one. I'd like to welcome my sister Kemi Olunloyo. She's here with us. She's just sending a message.
Darling me. Darling me. Is she hearing me?
Yeah, she is. She's here. She's active.
I'm not hearing her name.
Okay.
No, she's commenting.
She's commenting on the. She's
live
with us.
I have not seen her comment. So.
Oh, she's
scroll
been.
Down, just scroll down a bit.
Scroll down a bit. You'll see it.
I've been scrolling down since last week. Oh, I've not seen her. Okay. Oh, come here, Tata. Hey, darling me. Hey, fi wọ́n lẹ̀ jàre, wọn mọ bó ṣe ń lọ.
Your performance would have taken you to a lot of, I presume, a lot of Yoruba, major Yoruba towns. Can you tell us a bit about some of the events you've performed at or you've anchored and all of that?
Okay. We met March 3rd at Honest Palace.
Okay.
We met March 3rd at Honest Palace. That was the first time we met.
Yes.
Then at the last Ojude Oba in Ijebu-Ode,
yes,
I was invited to do Oriki Ijebu, but I did not get to. I did not get to do it because Diawujale himself, Kabiyesi Diawujale himself took over the event because of the way the MCs were running it. So I didn't have the opportunity to perform. I would have loved. I was invited to perform, but I didn't perform because Kabiyesi had to skip a lot of events so that the thing can get started and he gets out of that place. So I appreciate how I wish I can get another opportunity to do that. Okay. I have been to this place that sounds like Ejigbo. It sounds like one area in Isolo, but it's a town in Osun State, Ejigbo. I've been there for weddings and things like that. I've been to Ofa for a burial, and when I did Oriki Ofa, there was pandemonium. They were saying, Ironi, I am not full-bred Igbo. But money eje Yoruba, money me okuku ni odo to ba gbagbe orisun e, agbe teyin mi o leje Yoruba. You understand? Mi o leje Yoruba. Mo gbo Yoruba ni. You understand? So for me, those are the notable ones, and I'm looking forward to bigger ones too if the opportunity comes.
But each time you have a performance, do you rehearse? How do you prepare for the event?
Definitely. Not every event is fashioned. Events are not fashioned the same way, so you have to flow with the fashioning. Our tribalists, they do me. Kemi ló sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tribalists. That one no be omi sanwó. You know, so for me, I look at what the event planner or the event manager intends to achieve, and I work in line with them to help them achieve it. So there is no particular way, but the point is you must have a starting point and an end point. So anything in between is how artistic you are to fill in the gaps. And I've not been found wanting in any way. And
thank you very much. To round up, can you freestyle for us to round up the program? Everybody's waiting for.
Ṣebí tẹ́lẹ̀ la máa fọ́ fún wọn wípé kàn má wá lóru torí pé àwa ti jáde. Àmọ́ nísìnyí tàn bá wá lọ́sàn, tàn bá wá lóru. Àwa ń bẹ níbẹ̀, àwa ò dẹ̀ lè fọ́ fún wọn torí pé àwa ń tí ń ga sá, àwa ò dẹ̀ lè sá fún wọn. Ayé yìí ò lé o, ayé yìí ò lé. ayé ló máa yé le. Nínú ayé yìí ló ti dín fáyé. Ayé ló máa yé le. Ó ń pẹ́ òkú yá níní. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sì yá ní òkú yọ̀ mọ́dá o. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sì yá ní òkú mọ́ sí yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sì yá ní òkú yọ̀ máma o. Nígbà tí ń jalè, tí mo bá tẹnìkan jẹ́ tí mo ní tirẹ̀ máa dá wọn kan bí inú orí lásán. Orí máa mú wọn, ọ̀wọ̀ máa bà wọ́n. Tọ̀lọ̀ bá ti ń gbàdúrà mi bùkátà mi àfúyẹ́. Ayé yìí ò lé o. My people, that is Naira Marley's Ayé, and that's the strongest thing, man.
Àwọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ máa fò. Àwọn kan ní kẹ́ fà máa fò.
Okay, èkó dùn mámálé tó bá ti lówó lápò. Àṣàbí tó ṣadọ́là. Àwọn pàdí mi tán ṣe wáyà. Èkó dùn jù báyìí lọ. Àwọn arábí lọ́mọ wọn pẹ́ sá lọ. Owó wà lÉkòó. Àwọn kan wà ókè o. Má lọ fọ́ bí àwo ò lè sá lọ fún wọn. Tán bá dé a máa kí wọn káàbọ̀. Àwa la lè kó ìwọ má fọ́ inside life. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Lágbo Young John, oríṣiríṣi something ló ń bẹ ń bẹ. Kó ń bẹ quarter pass. Ó sì fẹ́ high. After one, original door. Go there. Oh yeah, I am also pleased. And who are your supporters? Because those clubs are more than one. And some see your face is not smiling. Somebody is laughing. They're like 35. Are they fee paying audience?
No. At all.
Okay. No, but I can't number. Àwọn tó ń wo tó ń pariwo lẹ́yìn yẹn. Okay, guys. It's been a big honor. It's been a big honor. I'm not taking it lightly. This that you have done for me, I appreciate it. I know City People is the people's magazine when it comes to events and things like that. Yorùbá bọ̀ ibi tí ẹnu dé ẹsẹ̀ lè má lè débẹ̀. So kí yẹn jẹ́ ìtẹ́ ìfisápò wípé ókè o kẹ́nu mi máa jẹ́ṣẹ́ fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí o kẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀ bá lè débi tẹ́nu tèmi dé o. Ṣé kò yẹ?
Ó yé mi pa. Ó ṣe mi.
Àfihàn owó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn kọ́lẹ̀ bá ókè o. Má lọ fọ́ o. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much. I thank everybody
honored.
who took part in this program. I thank all of you for staying till the very end. My sister Kemi Olunloyo will be coming on our program very soon. We'll let you know when. We're working on that. She was my classmate in primary school. I went to school in Ibadan together. So she's somebody I know very, very, very well. We're bringing her.
I know her, but this corona is making her run from me. My intention was for us to have had twins now. Ó yẹ kí Kẹ́mi ti máa putọ́ sẹ́nu kó máa tutọ́ dànù ká lọ ṣe scan ìbejì. Àmọ́ ó ń sá. Àmọ́ wo ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún ẹ̀ ò lè sá mọ́ ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún Sámú ẹ̀ ò lè sá mọ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́. Ọjọ́ tí n bá mú ẹ náà ló doyún. Sọ gbọ́ mi Kẹ́mi. Have you had me? Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.